Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Battle vs Conflict. Today we turn our attention to the Caribbean, a region that has long been a crossroads of power and strategy, now again finding itself in the spotlight as the United States Navy moves one of its nuclear submarines into waters near Venezuela. This is not a simple deployment. This is a calculated maneuver, one that combines raw military power, symbolic deterrence, and the complexity of modern geopolitics. When a nuclear submarine enters the picture, it is never by accident. Its very presence changes the mood of an entire region, shifting the calculations of governments, militaries, and leaders around the world. The sleek exterior of this submarine hides decades of technological innovation and serves as a visible reminder of America's unmatched maritime reach. As it glides silently beneath or above the surface, cutting through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, the vessel becomes both a message and a weapon, a floating fortress designed to disappear and yet to intimidate. The exterior of the submarine is itself a marvel of engineering. It does not look like traditional warships that announce their arrival with flags, guns, and towering structures. Instead, it is shaped like a long, smooth shadow, designed to vanish into the ocean. The hull is coated with advanced materials that absorb sonar, making it nearly impossible to detect. Its conning tower rises just above the waterline when it surfaces, a reminder that the most dangerous weapons do not need to show their power openly. Every curve, every panel, every line of the submarine is made with stealth in mind. Its engines are designed to minimize noise, turning it into a ghost beneath the waves. From the outside, it appears calm and streamlined, yet everyone who knows military power understands that beneath this exterior lies a machine capable of unleashing destruction on a scale few can imagine. The submarine's exterior is the first thing adversaries might see, but it is what lies inside that defines its dominance. Inside, the submarine is a different universe entirely. Once you step past the heavy steel hatches, the world of sunlight and horizon disappears, replaced with narrow passageways, steel walls, and the constant hum of machines. The crew lives and works in conditions that are as demanding as they are extraordinary. Every inch of space is used with precision. Bunks are stacked 3 high, giving each sailor a small sleeping space with nothing more than a curtain for privacy. Personal belongings are limited to a few photographs or a small book tucked into a corner. The air is recycled and purified, giving it a distinct smell that every submariner remembers long after they leave. The control room is the heart of the vessel, often compared to the bridge of a spaceship. Rows of consoles blink with data. Sonar operators listen intently to the sounds of the sea. Officers issue orders in calm, deliberate tones, and every action is logged and measured. Unlike surface ships, there are no windows. The crew navigates not by sight, but by sound, instruments, and instinct. It is a life of silence, precision, and endurance. Days blur into nights, and weeks into months. Artificial lights follow a strict schedule, simulating day and night, reminding sailors of time passing outside even though they may not see the sun for weeks. The galley prepares meals at precise intervals, food designed for efficiency but seasoned by the camaraderie of a crew who must rely on each other in every circumstance. Recreational spaces are limited, a small room with exercise equipment, perhaps a few movies loaded into a computer, sometimes a guitar passed among the sailors. Morale is maintained through discipline, shared humor, and the knowledge that they are entrusted with one of the most important missions imaginable. Life in the interior of a submarine is not glamorous, but it is built on resilience, unity, and pride. The performance of a nuclear submarine sets it apart from nearly every other weapon in the arsenal of any nation. Its nuclear reactor allows it to remain submerged for months, limited only by the endurance of the crew and the supply of food. Unlike diesel-powered submarines, it does not need to surface for air, making it almost impossible to track. It can travel across oceans without being detected, slipping through contested waters and positioning itself wherever it is needed. Its sonar systems can detect other vessels from hundreds of miles away, giving it a massive advantage in awareness. Its weapons include torpedoes capable of sinking ships in seconds and ballistic or cruise missiles that can strike land targets thousands of miles away. The precision of these weapons is staggering. A missile launched from beneath the Caribbean waters could reach its target on another continent within minutes. The submarine's ability to remain silent, invisible, and unpredictable makes it one of the most formidable tools of deterrence in existence. Its performance is not about speed or size, but about invisibility and inevitability. Adversaries know that if a conflict were ever to escalate, these submarines could strike without warning and with devastating accuracy. Safety features aboard a nuclear submarine are as critical as its offensive capabilities. The nuclear reactor that powers the vessel is surrounded by multiple layers of protection. Engineers design systems with redundancy, meaning that if one fails, another immediately takes over. Fire suppression systems are built into every compartment, and the crew drills constantly for emergencies. Flooding, fire, loss of power. These are scenarios that are rehearsed until reaction becomes instinct. Escape routes exist, though rarely used, and crews are trained to survive in the harshest of conditions. The submarine is designed to withstand immense pressure from the deep ocean, ensuring that it can operate at depths far greater than most adversaries can reach. Safety is not just about technology, it is about discipline. Every sailor on board knows that their actions, no matter how small, can affect the safety of the entire crew. Mistakes are not tolerated, and procedures are followed with absolute precision. This culture of safety is what allows submarines to patrol the world's oceans year after year without incident. What makes the U.S. Navy's nuclear submarines unique is not just their technology, but their role in strategy. Unlike any other weapon, they combine offense, defense, surveillance, and deterrence in a single platform. They are invisible yet omnipresent. They can vanish beneath the waves and then reappear halfway across the world without warning. They are the ultimate insurance policy. No adversary can ever be certain where they are or what they are targeting. This uncertainty is what gives them their power. Beyond their weapons, they are also platforms for intelligence. Submarines tap undersea cables, monitor electronic signals, and collect data that shapes decisions at the highest levels of government. They are both hunters and guardians, watching silently, waiting patiently. In the case of Venezuela, their presence is a statement. It tells Caracas and any allies who might consider supporting it that America has the means to monitor, to deter, and, if necessary, to strike. The unique selling point of a nuclear submarine is not just its firepower, but the fear it inspires, the calculations it changes, and the peace it maintains by its very existence. The price of such a vessel is staggering, running into billions of dollars. Each new generation of submarines costs more than the last, with programs like the Columbia class expected to reach nearly $8 billion per boat. These costs include not just the construction, but the decades of research, design, and innovation required to maintain technological superiority. Maintenance and operation add billions more over the lifetime of the vessel. Yet for the United States, this price is seen as necessary. It is the cost of deterrence, the cost of ensuring that no adversary can act without considering the consequences. To critics, the price may seem excessive. To strategists, it is insurance against the unimaginable. A single submarine can alter the balance of power in an entire region, as we now see in the Caribbean. In that sense, the price is not just financial, it is political, strategic, and symbolic. As tensions rise in the Caribbean, the submarine becomes a silent actor in a drama that extends far beyond Venezuela. For the United States, its presence reassures allies, deters adversaries, and demonstrates resolve. For Venezuela, it is a reminder that despite alliances or rhetoric, American power can reach its shores at any time. For the world, it is another chapter in the story of nuclear deterrence, a reminder that the balance of peace often rests not on speeches or treaties, but on machines hidden beneath the waves. The sleek exterior, the demanding interior life, the unmatched performance, the rigorous safety measures, the unique deterrence role, and the immense price all come together in one vessel that embodies the essence of modern power. It does not need to fire a shot to achieve its purpose. Its very presence is enough. As it patrols silently through the turquoise waters of the Caribbean, unseen by most but known to all who matter, it holds the region in quiet suspense. The United States has moved its piece on the board, and now the world watches to see how others will respond. The nuclear submarine near Venezuela is more than steel, more than missiles, more than sailors living in cramped quarters. It is strategy, symbolism, and survival all in one. It represents not just the might of the U.S. Navy, but the weight of decisions made in Washington, the fears of leaders in Caracas, and the calculations of generals in distant capitals. It embodies the paradox of modern military power, to show strength by remaining unseen, to maintain peace by being ready for war. As the submarine waits beneath the waves, silent and steady, it reminds the world of a simple truth. The most powerful weapons are sometimes those that never need to be used.